So, yeah, let me show you this. It's glorious. So, these are the tweeters I'm going to be running in the Tahoe. I got 4 of these DS18 tweeters, and I have a little setup going right here that I'm going to show you guys. You're going to blow your mind, really. So these are the Bonce Machete mids, which you hear me talk about in the videos, and these things are phenomenal. Like, they are my favorite. They are my favorite mid if you're wanting to be loud, and I've heard a bunch, and these are my favorites. There's a couple of different variants, but they are all great. So, relatively inexpensive and awesome. And I've got to say, these may be my new favorite tweeters. But right now in my Tahoe, I've got 4 recoils, which are my number 2 driver. And the number 2 driver, the recoils, they're $20 a piece. They sound just about 95% as good as these do. The reason I have these is I don't have 4 of these, but they are great. Now I'm going to show you what I got going on my test bench right now, besides a huge mess. So these 2 drivers are hooked up, right? They are hooked up to this little amplifier right here, this little Kinter. Now this little amplifier is a little cheap amplifier. If you look on the Amazon, you can find these. They're like 10, 15 bucks for the amplifier. Yeah, they're really cheap. And I got it kind of warm, so I've been busy. And it's been busy. And I'm using this thing I got in a trade, which is an FX Audio DAC. And it is getting a signal from that phone, right? Now, the power supply that I have plugged into this amplifier is a 1.5 amp 12 volt power supply. So at most I'm getting a 1.5 amps to this amplifier. Keep that in mind, okay? What the math turns out to be somewhere around 7 or 8 watts per channel. That's how it works out. If it's cranked full bore, it's cooking out about 7 or 8 watts per channel. Now, one channel is running to this tweeter, one channel is running to this mid. There are there's no crossovers, nothing. This little mid is getting a full range signal, and so is this tweeter. Now, the tweeter does have attenuation with this capacitor. That capacitor is a 4.7 microfarad capacitor, which means it's rolling it off at about 8,500 hertz. So around, 8.5 or 8,500. Very high up in the spectrum, which is perfect for that tweeter actually. So the only attenuation happening here is there's a capacitor to block frequencies below 8,500 hertz. This guy's playing everything it can play. Now I'm going to play a couple tracks for you, and I'm going to play them at low volume, and I'm also going to play them at high volume and random positions around the room. Now this driver is positioned in an upward angle, slightly tilted back this direction. So you're going to hear this from multiple angles in the room and hear the reflected sound, the off-axis sound, all that. So I hope you guys are ready for this craziness. Let's get it started. Like I said, about 7 watts per channel is the maximum power that these things are going to ever see.
Gravel roads rattle, kick up dust storm, subwoofers pound wild like a cattle horn, amps cranking hard, pow, wise drum, bass shake the barn, you feel it in your thumbs. Truck bed rumbling, cornfield mosh pit, speakers in the back make the lightning split. Amplifiers buzz, got that country throb, echoes in the hollow make the coyote sob. Big subwoofers pump, whole town quiver, loud music, live speed, creek, bass shiver. Bass so heavy, moonshine spill out jaws. Country rap kings, we superstars. The big subwoofers pump, whole town quiver. Loud music, light speed, creek, bank shiver. Bass so heavy, moonshine spill out jars. Country rap kings, we superstars.
7 watts, guys. That was at full volume. 7 watts. That's why I like Pro Audio mids. Man, that tweeter sounds so clean, man. The whole combo. That's just a nasty, nasty, awesome sound.
Like a thumb, sub-stuffing trunks, neighbors hate winning. Now I snake through cab like a python, and too so strong, like starting to flick. Horsepower, round bass drop, kick like a mule. Riding low, windows down, speakers blast at the full. Back row, tango with the rhythm of our jam. Big ass loud, round, shake the land. So first echo, make the cornfield sway, how music roll. Awake the night sky, let's crack a weed, amplify.
Now you guys aren't in the room, okay? But let me tell you, I could have this outside and move probably across quite a large parking lot and still be crystal clear, because it is loud as hell in here. It's loud. Now, there's not a lot of bass coming from this. This driver isn't designed to play bass. But I will say this: if there was more power going to that mid driver, it will absolutely play bass, no problem. I know this. It's not designed for it. It's not recommended for it, but it will, which is one of the reasons I think it's a cool driver. At low power, if you keep it in check, you can actually use it as a kind of a high-ish midwoofer. It's not what it's made for, but it will play it. It's very compliant and get her done kind of speaker. But what blows me away is how good it and that tweeter sound together. What a sweet mid-tweet combination. I mean, you got to understand that I've got a 10-inch woofer in the front of my vehicle, up under my dash in the console, and that brings in that bottom end. The combination of that with these four of these, yeah, there's gonna be four of these, 4 sets just like this, mostly, and the front of my Tahoe. It's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it so much. So if you guys looking forward to it, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below and check out the crazy things that are happening in the CAE Tahoe. I mean, dang, did you hear them mids and highs? Whoo, boy.